Anytime.
Adam, you just wrapped an intense scene. How do you get to that character? What brings you to that point?
Well, that's a good question. When I'm getting into character, there's a lot of stuff that you do that's make up and make believe, or you've never had those experiences before in your life. I personally use a recall method, so I try and put myself in that situation. How would I react in that situation? What situations have I been in similar to that, as close to the bone as I can get? Have I, and try and recreate that moment, try and live that moment in the minutes leading up to the scene. So when the scene happens, you're actually there emotionally or physically. Just trying to tell the truth with the whole thing, like I say, so past experiences in your life, you sort of relive them. Early on in my career, I found that quite a dangerous thing, because I wasn't experienced enough to be able to do that and then let it go. But obviously working a number of years in the business, you learn to use these things, and the skill is letting it go at the end of the evening. Not everybody likes this method. It's a method that works for me. Something I need to do to tap into. I'm not very good at doing the famous, what's the famous line from Laurence Olivier? Why don't you just act it, dear boy? We can all just act it, but then I don't think it sells it so much, and I think you have to have a bit of reality in there.
Okay, so with this training, plus the character of Lloyd, Irving Welsh is very proud of your performance. How do you relate to this character to bring that performance out?
Irving Welsh has said great things about me, which I'm very flattered about in the first place, whether they're true or not. He's been very generous. I relate to this character. I relate to Irvin's writing, first of all. I think Irvin writes very much, I've said this before and I was quoted on it, and I'll say it again, he writes very much with his finger on the pulse, and I come from not a dissimilar background to him. I'm West Coast, he's East Coast, but I definitely have lived that life a bit. There's a lot of stuff. When I first read this script, I didn't read the book, I first read the script and then I went to get the book. And there was a lot of stuff in there that was quite close to the bone, with relationships with parents, the upbringing, the kind of friends that he has, the environment he's in, the rave scene, the drug scene, the club scene. It was very close to the bone. When I first read the script, I thought, I have to be in this movie. It was one of the things, as the movie dragged on, it's taken us a long while to get here, and I was worried that it was going to pass me by, because it couldn't be better written for me.